ish. So.
Oh, Veterans Day is on Saturday.
So which day are they celebrating?
Friday. It's a substitute. Veterans Day substitute.
For Central.
Observe. Veterans Day observe. I'm on the calendar. So it's really on Saturday, but I guess Friday?
Are they?
I don't know. I'm not on the second one.
You're not coming Friday.
Thank you.
Well, you got to catch the bus that day. Oh,
Yeah, gotta wake up at 6 in the morning.
that does kind of suck.
I never woke up at 6 in the morning in years.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there's a
Great. What's your topic? That's a squash bug. He ain't going to mess with you.
a what?
Squash bug or a stink bug. They love squash plants, pumpkins, zucchini, and if you crush them, they stink. They smell like weird. Okay, we're doing searches on your topic. So let me film it from this angle. Actually, it was better from this side, but it really was. Like you can actually see it. There we go. So, what's your topic again? Probably can just do this. How much you want to bet? And there's full text. All right, let's do it since 2019. There's a lot.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, 1992.
So 2020, 2023. And that's about resilience in girls. That's Girls Circle and Boys Council for Young Men, evaluation of 2 gender-specific sport groups. You get full text right here. That's badass. And then when you cite it, it's very easy. Oh, that's his dissertation, I can tell. But you could cite them, and then it's a dissertation, I'm telling you. Because the article is usually only 10 or 12 pages. But look, it probably says it right. Well, it'll say on the first page. Ready? It's 100. That's how you know it's a dissertation. Well, it's 100 pages. But a lot of times, if they're smart, they give you hot button links. That's for her doctorate in philosophy. There's her CV. That's weird. But I want to see the table of contents. Sometimes if you download it, you can click on these, like previous research that was done on it. And this shows you how to write a research paper too. So that's a good deal. So Brittany's on here. So we're looking up research articles. We're doing Miss Mason's because she's here. These are the articles on Girls Circle since 2019, so the past 4 years. There's still quite a bit. And so hopefully that gives you some. We were looking at this paper. You are going to go on Scholar?
No, I just want to.
It's Scholar. I didn't capitalize anybody's names. So there was also this, which is a big deal. We were talking about Miss Montgomery and like the I want to search her because she sent me something today and she's like, hey, can you review this? And I'm like, is today the 3rd? Oh, here it is. toggling between Trout and our director to make sure she's available to review everything later. Oh, maybe she sent it. See, this is how you gotta keep your life organized. It's not fun. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Who's that?
This is that grant we were talking about. So this is like it's moving forward. She said, there are stipends and tuition for 10 CSU students listed. Does that money go to UD?
If they work there,
Yeah, like it would be money for you guys next year.
but we would have to go over there. Where she said, or is it over here?
It's both. We get both. UD and CSU gets money.
And this is for the mental health facility?
It is. Oh, wow. I had to match your 25K as well as I could the 15-month budget. You're paid 9-month appointment overhead. There's all these terms that like you have to get used to when there's Lyric Lewis. When you guys are writing grants. And like you learn them on the fly, which doesn't make it easy. It says, do not delete this sheet. Do not delete this sheet. And then there is the budget. Ooh. Off-campus total costs, on-campus total costs. So aren't you excited to work on one of these in the real life?
I don't know what it is. You're talking about writing a grant?
Yep.
No.
You might have to get a job.
I don't write a grant. I don't think y'all realize that we need to write a grant. Or
Are you stressed?
I'm really sleepy. I want to take a nap. But I have things I need to get done.
Okay, so did searching your topic help at all? Okay, and then what was the next question?
I don't have any questions until I get that part done.
This is a journal article. Because it's called Handbook of Resilience in Children 2023. Well, let me open it then. Oh, they probably want you to pay for it?
Well,
No, they let you look at it. Look.
it's the abstract. I think I've seen that one.
Oh, look at that. Relational resilience in girls. So that's another way to download an article. It's mainly theoretical. That's the difference between us and social work, because we're not theoretical. We put theory to practice.
So that wouldn't help at all.
No, this is fine. You can use theory when you're writing. So she's saying relational cultural theory. So this is about, it sounds like specifically Black girls in Girl Circle. Psychological growth occurs in relationships. This movement of relationship, chronistic connection into isolation constitutes the source of psychological suffering. I can see how that's a lot of big words and it can lose you, but I know you're smart enough. Moving away from a separate self model of development, relational cultural theory suggests that resilience resides not in the individual, but in the capacity for connection? Like, do you reach out? Do you go see other girls? Do you talk to friends from home? Do you still talk to your family?
So, but my question is, would I use this like paper form?
You can say how your group will help there be relational resilience in girls. By running that group, you're going to learn how to become resilient and have relationships and not have tons of failures, but more successes. Like how to empower yourself to go out and work in the world, how to get jobs, how to apply for them, how to, well, and it, and you don't have to do all of these things that I say, but it says often resilience is, you could use that definition of resilience, like you're trying to create that with girls. Resilience is described as one, good outcomes in high risk children, which could be like divorce or live in a bad part of town or parents that have drug and alcohol abuse. That's often when we would run Girl Circle. There's also sustained competence in children under stress. Like if you're divorced, parent divorce, sometimes it's hard to know which one to stay at. And I think at a certain age, you can just stay wherever you want. It depends on the state, but it's usually 13, right?
My parents are divorced. I don't know.
They aren't?
They weren't married.
Right. So did you stay ever with dad?
Only on weekends. I stay with my mom because I don't know.
Right.
My dad was confused on Tuesday with mother. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And we only go to his house every other weekend. And like one weekend I'm at my granny's, other weekend we're at my dad's.
Okay. And that's just for an example because it says these three. Number 3 is recovery from trauma. And they even give an article. I know those are older, but that's kind of their baseline. Yep, you can even click on them. Isn't that cool? So while you're reading, yeah, when they cite stuff like that, that's kind of how it goes. Oops, I went too far. So yeah, that's usually, it says Hartling 2003, Matson 1990, and then also in these models, resilience is often seen as residing within the individual. Rudder 78, 89, and 90. I know, that's how people write when they cite stuff. You could click on all those and see them. Kabasa or self-esteem. Temperament and hardiness are usually depicted as involving innate psychological variables. It's noteworthy. So they use a lot of big words, but you just got to comb through their bullshit. It is noteworthy that the hardiness research that emphasized commitment and control, and commitment is like relationship, like how long do you keep friends? Do you keep in touch with them? Do you talk with them? Control may be like fighting less. However, was first conducted on white male middle upper level business executives. So not great research if we're looking at adolescent Black women. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to use that study. And then they generalized it to all people. So that's not good research because you can't say like all these middle-aged white upper-level business executives are the same as somebody who grew up in their city over the Rhine, Indiana, or Dayton. So it says, contrary to the findings, Sparks described relational practices rather than internal traits as contributing to resilience of African-American mothers on welfare. The internal locus of control is an individual characteristic which has also been associated with resilience. And that's the article she cited. Children who take responsibility for their own successes and failures are said to have internal locus of control. The alternative is if you lie all the time, like that shit ain't my fault. I didn't do that. It's his fault.
I'm gonna just say not taking accountability.
People just write differently. Like, I know what you're saying. Like, right. And she probably is.
What?
Yeah.
How can you write in this study? It doesn't, like, I don't know.
Right. It says, recently in the field of neuroscience, it's paved the way for understanding resilience, providing hopeful data along malleability of the brain and hints of behavior. Davidson's research on resilient health indicates that secure relationship history provides people with resources. Like if you've always had that one human rock in your life, mom, grandma, or somebody, are you joining the Honor Society too?
I already am. I got paid, it was like, I don't know, it's like a, honestly, I got paid everything, but I haven't been on it. It was something.
Crap.
I did it. $60.
Oh my God, I can't do stuff that late. I'm sorry.
Do what with it?
It's November 16th at 7 p.m.
For what?
Her vision is informational session, hour and a half where each society can talk 5 to 10 minutes about the organizations, perks, costs, eligibility requirements, and students can ask questions, which we already did for you guys. Did you come to that one?
Mm-hmm.
So you are part of the Honor Society.
Whoa, not that one.
You're
Okay.
in the Honors College.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I did join some, I don't know what it is.
Right. Well, that's the name of ours. You can actually still join ours.
Honor Society?
Yep. It's this one. Delta Iota Tau Honors.
Oh, that, yeah, I didn't join that one. I was thinking about it,
You still can.
you know, I'm gonna do it.
Email her back. Oh, there might be a scholarship like Nisha.
We have to pay to like, a minute.
I know, but there's a scholarship for that.
$30.
It is only $30, you're right.
I didn't know people were like offering to pay for it.
At least two, yeah. There's two people that are scholarship in the Honor Society. I don't even know. Nisha didn't tell me. So, something to think about.
Okay. I don't want to listen. I'm just trying to graduate. I have time to think about that.
Right. Yeah, so she's doing some pretty thick and solid research on this stuff. But you can cite any pieces of that if you did it word for word. You just got to put quotes around it. You could say, as found in this study, they saw that like when they do these groups, it's helpful to the girls, and here's their experience with it. Oh yeah, I can show you. I bet it lets you search, right? Doesn't it let you search?
What a possum looks like?
Yeah.
I know what a possum is.
Well, I mean the one in my trash can.
Ew. Is that the one you kept?
How do you spell possum?
P-O-S-S. Yeah.
Oh, is it U-M? I want to crack up if it finds something. Hey Siri, how do you spell possum?
Possum. P-O-S-S-U-M.
Oh, right. Oh, so cute.
I wonder if maybe it's better to do like something general.
Is that a dog?
That's my dog of 19 years.
It's alive.
She died in 2019. Why is that under animal? That's kind of gross. It looks like maybe they identified it as roadkill. What the heck is all that? Yeah, I know. I feel like those are my bees. Is that even possible?
I don't know.
The red fox?
Yeah.
So she was a dog.
Like a foxes at all?
No, but we have red foxes that live outside of our house. And possums that live in the trash can. But it doesn't look like, oh my gosh, those dumb chickens just got snowed on. They're so dumb. They just sat there frozen. On New Year's Eve, of all things. What? Oh, that might have been above them. Okay. Sorry, there is no possum photos left. The horse we saw on top of the mountain. But yeah, she does look like a fox. Back to research, which is not as fun. Any questions here? Oh, I think we lost them. I think so.
Nobody comes to the class anymore.
Have you noticed that in any other classes?
Never.
I've heard this is a very common experience with you guys.
Well, here, like, all we got is the paper left.
Yes.
I just
Correct.
come here because I'm like, well, maybe there's something, I don't know.
We're just going to carve out how you write this paper,
Oh, yeah.
which isn't bad.
But then also a lot of people,
Presenting their groups.
well, honestly, I thought we were done. Like, everyone did it.
Nope.
Like, I thought they did, but then they're like, their own people, and then like they submit it to you in the video.
They're going to end up either having to take an incomplete or F, which isn't good, or do it in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
I guess it's not bad.
The incomplete, the F, or doing it ASAP.
Well, I guess the incomplete isn't bad. It's just like, hey, you should do it. If you don't do it with like,
It turns to an automatic F within 6 weeks.
yeah, it's not bad because they could come back from Thanksgiving break.
And do it.
Yeah. But if they, you know,
It's not recommended. A lot of people let an incomplete turn into an F. So
especially like, especially if it's when it's towards the end of like it's the end
Yeah.
of the semester and it rolls over to when you have to do your own classes.
you have to do it by February 28th, I think.
Yeah. Don't forget. Because by the time then that's what everybody
And if you forget, the registrar doesn't forget. They go automatic F.
be already take the class. But I guess if you wrote the paper, all you gotta do is in the group.
And you're supposed to have like 2/3 of your class done just to get the incomplete. I know. I'm usually flexible on that. I might be more flexible than other professors are.
But we only had 3 assignments.
There's only 3 major assignments in this class, but that write-up is huge because, like, look at this. You could do a 20-page paper like this. You only need it to be 16 pages, though, or 8, right?
Mhm.
So project, who is this?
Yeah.
This is the grant we're submitting to the state of Ohio. And it's due 3 days ago, but we got extensions. What'd you say?
That video said no extension.
I know, you're right. I'm surprised she got the extension. Like, I feel like it will mean immediate nope. But so here is, again, she did a grant for 1.9 million last year. That was awarded in 2021. She's looking for $1.8 million this time. And it will create interpersonal education and practice of professional identity development and mental health practitioners' job retention in the mental health professions, parent experiences in Southwest Ohio, and heavy resource utilization patterns, exploring the frequent flyer phenomenon that stresses mental health service providers. Oh, look, she has hot button links. You believe that? You think she sent me to spam?
That your toolbox?
Yeah, what is that? Healthy hire to healthy retire.
I never.
Have you seen one of these before? It was kind of badass.
Wait, you have an Apple though. I got an HP.
Would it be a ton different? Dang, so she's got what is emotional wellness, what is cultural wellness, what is environmental wellness.
Oh, she did that?
I think so. It does say Dr. Montgomery LPC, 10
She
months.
got the time to do that.
Dude, some people, this is all they do all day long.
I can't do that all day.
I know.
have to Watch some type of entertainment in my life.
Yes. So here's resource mapping. Develop maps for mental health practitioners in schools, private practice communities. Let us know. So these are
Oh,
all the white people.
mostly white women. She's white men.
That's usually what counseling people are.
White people.
I would say it is,
They got no diverse.
right. And so
That's the
again, that's why this grant is being written. So you realize that's why this grant is being written.
scary part. Because, like, I understand maybe there's some level, like, it can help, but
I agree with you. You would want to have somebody who had your own background.
those ones are trying to do that thing on background. Like, maybe one was probably gay. Or one, I don't know.
Here you go.
Maybe through-
Black Men's Mental Health Conference.
Shoot, I don't know.
I don't know, it's on animals. May is Mental Health Month.
Oh, no, those are advertised.
Okay.
I thought, they were.
Mindful Book Club, Dayton area events, UD Mental Health Month, Coffee Dogs, Yoga, Trauma and Training. I just want to click on each one of her links to like,
These are all the stuff that, like, she found, like,
that they're creating to recruit more and different people. Here you go. Is this the same list or is this a whole nother different list?
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
God. I think some are still, like,
The same people?
yeah, but then they added. Maybe I got more. I wonder if she made these websites.
It looks like she did because it's called sites.google.com, UDayton, EDU, BHWET, labs, recruitment, and retention.
Man, if she did, then she better get ready. That's all I know.
Well, she's probably going up for tenure.
Oh, yeah.
You want to apply to the University of Dayton Clinical Mental Health Counseling Program?
I don't know.
Well, here is the advertisement. It's a recruitment movie. If you see one person of color, that's the chaplain. My niece.
We're glad you're interested in the clinical mental health counseling program at the
What's that? She had a full scholarship on soccer.
University of Dayton.
I would love
We're a
that.
premier program in
It's
the state of
$50,000 a
Ohio
year.
and have been helping develop counselors for over 60 years. Our graduates are employed at all levels of professions throughout the country.
One of the things that we hear from our community
That's it.
partners is that our students have really strong clinical skills. Part of that is developed in the classroom, and part of that is developed through community partnerships, through practicum internships.
I appreciate this program being in person because it allows students to practice really.
What'd you say?
When they try to take photos, they make sure to find at least one, like, person who is not white.
Like the last one?
Yeah, they have.
Important
Good
skill, like,
observation.
the energy in the room, which is something that's really valuable to have as a counselor. So in this program, students have the opportunity to take professional seminars. And what those are glimpses of different topics, such as what it takes to have a practice.
I think he's from India. This dude right here, what do you think? Okay.
Practice, motivational interviewing, or holistic wellness. And these seminars give you the opportunity to kind of explore and maybe brainstorm what you would like to do as a counselor yourself.
Students enjoy exciting opportunities to travel abroad to such places as Ireland, Costa Rica, and Argentina. You'll travel with a small group of your peers and core faculty to explore the country and connect with other students and practitioners.
My experience in the clinical mental health counseling program at University of Dayton was wonderful. I learned a lot about myself as a
What's that?
Like, are they providing a mental health
They should.
care?
They should.
person, as well as the skills to be a quality counselor. The program allowed me to explore my theoretical interests and integrate myself into which theory felt best for me. The faculty never forced a certain approach and allowed me to explore what felt good. I was able to take what I learned into my internship and eventually my career outside of the program.
Oh, he has a
I now
license.
currently own a successful private practice, and I'm very grateful for UD for preparing me for my career.
Becoming a clinical mental health counselor is really hard work, but it's also incredibly fulfilling. We're excited that you're considering this profession, and we look forward to your application.
Should I try to look it up? Let's see. If the undergrad is 50,000 a year, a lot of times graduate school is a lot less.
Really?
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know how to explain it.
I thought, cause I don't really don't get, like, I think, I don't know, maybe because it's Aspen. And you don't really spend great hours either.
It's possible. Should I just search graduate tuition?
Yeah.
Like Xavier, I got a master's degree for like $10,000 or $12,000 total. Here you go. I bet it's 60 hours and you'd have to multiply it out, but that's why the MSW is better. Well, if it's 1,000 per credit hour and you gotta take 60 hours,
No.
right?
Is this a private? Is this private?
I'd say yes, because I've been accepted to this school 3 separate times. Undergraduate, they gave me a partial scholarship. Law school, no scholarship, and then graduate school in theology, too expensive every time.
I can see why they got all that stuff. Private. It's private, man.
So here's the last website she made about the grant. Oh. Holy crap. You're right. I think she already paid this. See?
This is a 4-year, $1.92 million.
Oh, that's the old one. Okay. Because ours is 1.8 million.
Funded by the Health Resources and Service Administration and the American University Fund. You get $10,000 stipend, ability to work with leaders in the community, interprofessional education, IPE, first experience in a variety of community settings, ability to create change in our community.
And here's this one, unless it's the same thing. Okay, this looks mostly.
What is that, Alpha?
She does have a lot. Hello? You okay? I always am, but I just wanted to check in. Okay, that's a good time. Okay. Oh no, go by my mom's. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, love you, bye. I know.
We should be doing it.
With this grant?
No, with our life.
Oh, you mean this professor?
Yeah, like, she has to be working.
Well, that's what some professors do.
He doesn't want to work. He doesn't feel like working right now.
I don't know. Here's how I usually figure somebody out. You can go like this. Watch.
She's like, I guess there's probably someone who got more than her, but it's just her to like, just like some community partners.
Right. For example, if you do this.
community partners do you have?
How many what do I have?
Community partners do you have?
I do have a lot. I don't list them all.
Oh, crap. I wouldn't listen to it. That's the lame part.
It's too much work to list them, in my opinion. So like I worked with Lighthouse Community School. I worked with Crossroads Hospice. I've got Lighthouse Youth Services, Ohio Mentor. Well, all of the places that what's her name works for. What Nikita has for your internships.
You work in all of them?
Right now, I work for private practice and Crossroads Hospice.
Is that the one where like you work with geriatric patients?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like working with geriatric patients?
Yeah. Yeah. Because usually they're near the end of life and there's death and you just get to like pray with them. Okay, here you go. You wanted to see what she's all about? Here it is.
Her?
This is her. Same college I went to, right there.
License certificate.
Yeah. I put that at the end of mine. So let's go like, actually, let's do this. Let's print it and then post it. Well, you open it in a preview. And then if you do Vita,
We're not gonna download it. And then when we delete it, can't find it.
so here's mine. Because you always have to like show different ways. There's mine. Here's hers. Oh no, she used the same format as me.
I realize that they use, a lot of people, like here, that use the Career Center, they have the same, they do the same thing.
I took this from my advisor, Dr. Michael Brubaker. You think if I search him? So I put mine at the end. I have this. Then you do this. That's interesting. She does this first.
Why, do you have to write a lot for where you have experience on? Because hers seems lengthy.
But hers is 5 pages and mine is 14.
What?
Yeah.
What
Look
is
at
that,
this.
cover letter?
Nope. Because look, she has where she's taught.
Oh, this is for tenure?
This is how you get a job in teaching and like tenure. It helps. They didn't want you to have, I got to update mine. These are all my clinical jobs.
Your binder to be that long?
No, I would tell you guys to make it a page and a half.
Oh, then why is this working?
Because the Vita, curriculum Vita is very different. It's every single thing you've ever done in life. So look at this now. She's got publications. So I go next to teaching.
Yeah, you did. Where you say you teach that?
Oh, I have that up top. I taught Central State, Miami University, Northern Kentucky University twice, and UC, University of Cincinnati.
So which school do you like teaching better?
Out of all of them,
Yep.
I like where I'm at.
You're just saying that because you work here. Let's say you didn't work here.
I still would probably, I feel like this meets our social work standards